Okay, hello everybody in the universe. I'm Static Stardust, and welcome back to Sea of Stars. So, last episode, I had some technical difficulties. So, my earbuds that I had, or headphones rather, that I had for 2 years, decided to break. But thankfully, I got a Christmas gift from my dad ironically enough, 2 years back, so we have backup ones immediately. So, that was good. Hopefully the audio doesn't sound too choppy. The last couple of videos I didn't realize until yesterday were actually starting to get a little choppy. So, immediately back into it. We are given the trials, the Elder Mist trials. Why is this going so slow? It's perfect on. I don't know why it's being a little sluggish, but okay. So we are going to be faced with 3 trials. So we have to do 3 in order, can be in any order. And we are supposed to use magic without using magic. So how the hey do we do that? Well, we just gotta use mana, essentially. And yeah, basic armor. Alright, so let's see. I also realized you can also use the L and R buttons to like swap through all that. So let's see. Let's unequip the... Okay, so we can't... Okay, basic armor. Here's some enemies. Let's destroy them. Or fight them. So from the last video, we need to attack. They drop these things here. I am attacking. So you can do this about 3 times. And then you hit attack. And you just defeat them. This can also go for any enemies outside of the trials as well. Hey, we leveled up. We got berries and that's it. And I also think that I was having a coughing fit last episode because again, pollen allergies, allergy season, it sucks. Okay, so I'm not going to use any of my MP here, or my magic. They're running away from me. They're like, oh no, they know how to attack us now. This isn't good. And... boom. Okay, there we go. Okay, Valere needs to heal, / be healed. Take out the 1. Then, girl, you attack this. And boom. And we get berries and berries. Let's put some items. Yeah, Valere, she needs to have something in her... She needs to heal, basically. So we're still under-leveled, we're still very basic leveled. We're just going through, defeating all the trials. If you're, again, stuck on where to look, just play with the background, play with the environment around you. Oh, this one wants to fight us, but let's see if we can outrun it. Nope. I also hope that my video ratio, like where I am in terms of my face cam, is okay. I shrunk myself down a bit so everyone can see better. Oh god. Okay, so I'm down for the count until this whole battle is over, essentially. Shoot, I didn't mean to do twice, and I can't... Oh, I can't undo it. Okay, so it's not the end of the world, per se, if, you go down in a fight, because immediately your character gets back up. Yep, so I needed to defeat those little enemies. Berries, berries. A lot of berries and nothing else. Ooh. So go back and... Okay, so that was the first one we did. And then that platform's gonna go away. And will be replaced by that pillar thing. Okay, but yeah, so those last two episodes, I also was very kind of sleepy and silly, so I kind of went crazy with like the monologue voices a little bit, but the story is still the same, you know. You're a child born on the winter and summer solstice. You guys are kind of important kids going out on your first adventure with your friend who's just like, he's the cook, basically. He hasn't really had anything much else going on. Yay, first attack. No, I'm not gonna actually do that. Whoop. Oh no, Zale still needs to heal, and he's down. I think I mentioned in the last... Well, no, not the last episode, literally minutes ago, that you can, when you're down in battle, you can just, like, rest for the time being. You don't have to worry too much about, like, what happens. As long as those stars above your head... Oh, no. Okay, so good news is that I can just attack these. And let's see, a turn. That's what they're called. So if you can't see the name, I'm trying so hard to be a good Let's Player and show you guys all the cool stuff, but at the same time, it's like I don't know where to place my face. It's like I'm either blocking the name to something, or I'm just blocking the dialogue box. And I'm like, no, you have to watch the dialogue because it's so good. Okay, that's the little pillar we're going to have disappear on us. So now we go back travel, hit this thingy, and we will have this section done. And then that pillar will go away. And it will replace the one we just did. Platform goes bye-bye. And replaced. There we go. And we have one left. Nope, not that. Skills. So you can actually use certain healing aspects outside of battle as well. So we have two people in the whole party that can heal us. We have Garl and we have Zale. So Zale has Healing Light. He can heal us, but it will cost us MP. Garl has Nourish, and that will also cost us MP. The good news is, oh, I need to make stuff. That's also another thing we have to contend with when it comes to, as we play this game. We're going to be going through a lot of food, making a lot of food. It is what it is, as everybody else says. MP, like, if you can, definitely, again, check the backgrounds. The backgrounds are actually really cool looking. They are your friends, they are everybody. If you're stuck, just look at the backgrounds. That's all you gotta know. Alright, last pillar. This one's kind of interesting. So the first two were kind of just like oh, just, you know, go through here, climb this thing, play with the background, all that stuff. For this one, it's you have to go up, but you also have to answer some questions. So we're going to climb this little rock wall right here, and we'll be hit with our first question. To get this artifact piece, you will need to answer 3 questions correctly. Let's see how well you learn. Of these 2 actions, which one regenerates MP? Attack it. So if you were to get it wrong, you would actually be hit with an enemy, and you would have to fight that enemy. Or enemies, I think. Alright, so then we go across here, climb up, climb across. And the partner AI also follows you around, so if you think, like, well, why are they moving so weird? That's why. Alright, question 2. What is the name of Mooncradle School in the Sky? Zenith Academy. Later on, we will have to answer more questions, and let me tell you, if you are going for a 100% completion and getting the true ending, I can assure you, it's going to be tedious, it's going to be a nightmare. Ooh! Found a recipe for mushroom scramble, even though I friggin' hate mushrooms with a passion. I didn't mean to jump. Well, that's what I get for saying I hate mushrooms. Excuse me. Yeah, so, dry air, again, as a problem. I also have like a swollen lymph node, like on the right side here of my jaw. I've had it before, but it's just really annoying. All right, last one. Let's see if I get this one right. One very important Solstice Warrior duty is to destroy dwellers who become vulnerable during which natural phenomenon? An eclipse. Hey, we got all three correct. So then we hit that. We go boop. That goes boop. And we did the thing. So all three challenges are completed. And now we have all three different pillars. Okay, before I interact and do anything, I'm going to, rest, because this looks like a very big, important thing that's going to happen, or something that's going to happen next in the sequence of events. So we did a thing. Okay, we're all fully healed, fully rested. I'm going to save. You know what? Why? Hopefully that's a bit better. This is our last chance to prepare. We're ready. Alright. Ho ho ho. I didn't know Elder Mist was Santa. The preparations are complete. It seems you understand the power of live mana. But can you master it? We shall see. The use of spells is now allowed again. So, yeah, we've done the trials, now we're gonna face the boss. The Elder Mist himself. Face me, children of the solstice. Okay, thank God. Wait, before I started this battle, I thought we had full NP and all that. Okay, so first things first, we have two things we can attack. We have the Elder Mist Sword and Elder Mist. So Elder Mist Sword can do a lot of damage. You do not want to have to deal with that. So we cannot hurl his arm, that would be hilarious. So we have an option as to what to hit. We're gonna hit the sword, because he can do a lot of damage with that sword of his. We do not want him to use that sword, because again, deals big damage, can heal him, and screw us over. So yeah, at the moment, he can just sort of hit us. Okay, so the sword's down, so now we can attack Elder Mist, and he cannot really do much else. So his main attacks is just, yeah, like, hits you with your fist, that's it. There are different achievements to this game. You can get an achievement through using Valaire's boomerang attack here. It's like if you hit it really fast at a certain point interval, it does a good deal of damage. And we're also filling up a little combo triangle in the lower right-hand corner. Later on, that will also be very important to us, but for now, we can't do too much with it. Alright, so I'm gonna use live mana. So yeah, after every couple of turns, his sword will feel better. And that means we gotta attack it. I can't attack it. Wait. Yes. And we're gonna make sure, always check before you hit OK or confirm, because that will also, if you don't, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay, so yeah, every couple of... yep, and of course he can heal, but again, we want to make sure that his sword does not go off. I will also give everybody a fair warning. We will definitely most likely die during this game, probably his first playthrough. Not because I suck, but because this game does have its moments where it can be very challenging. I can't choose Zale. And sword's back to feeling better. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Oh. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. If you aren't careful, the Elder Mist can actually use his sword against you. That will obviously attack the whole party, and he will do damage, a lot of damage. And since we are technically... Okay, so that's not too bad. Okay, he's gonna heal. I'm gonna heal. Later on, we will also get a lot of healing items as well that can heal the whole party. That will be exponentially helpful later on. You know what? Yeah, I'll use both. And... whoop! Healing. We only have enough for healing light. Okay, he's getting drowsy. He's got a drowsy look on his face. That means we're nearing the end. The sword's back to normal. Use this 1 mana here. Yeah! Okay, we have defeated the Elder Mist, so we know how to use mana without using... or use magic without using magic. Ah, only 552. How formidable! Ho! Bright future awaits you indeed! Zale and Valaire, I name you Solstice Warriors! We did it, Valaire! Finally! Congratulations, guys! When you are ready to leave this place, find me back at the Sacred Pond, and I will tell you of your respective prophecies. Don't take too long now. Oh. Only 17 minutes in, not too bad. So we can go back to the areas that we just visited. We don't need to do that. So we are going to do the correct thing after doing a boss and save both before and after. Let's see. Hop, 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 hop. And return. Yes. So yeah, we will, like I said many times before, and later on, many times in the future of this playthrough, we're going to backtrack a lot. I'm probably going to have to semi-cheat and use my laptop to pull up a guide, because it is that expansive, this game. It's that good and that much difficult to go back and get all of the things. Good morning! The time has come to begin your journey. Morning? But it's the middle of the night. Ah, yes. I suppose your friend should address that. What? Bring us the dawn! Not the dish soap, but morning. Worry not. All it takes is for you to stand on a celestial rune. And then what? Something inside of you knows already. Right this way. Now, concentrate and bring us dawn. Alright. Use RT and LT while standing on celestial runes to change the time of day. So now we can just advance time forward or rewind time back. And it is morning. In-game. No way! Ho ho ho. That part is always easier by simply going for it. Now, in your travels, you will sometimes find mechanisms and seals powered by magical runes that react to time of day. They were put in place by Solstice warriors who came before you. Some conceal artifacts meant to help future members of their order, such as yourselves, while others seal away evils that were too powerful to confront. Whether or not to look for these artifacts and challenges will be entirely up to you. And now, your journey can begin. Come and meet me beyond this chasm. So yes, we can now control time, essentially. Try using the crystal to change the smaller rune on the ground above, see what happens. So basically, use this to... Yeah, you change the time to match that. Move that crystal to the big dial above and use that. So there's a thing over here. We're gonna save. I see some wheat. I see what I think is lettuce or tomato. Potatoes. So there's potato, wheat. There's stuff to the right. Always explore everything in this game. If you're not sure what to do, explore. Just explore. Okay, so we're just gonna screw with time and probably make poor shopkeepers during the day very confused and think, what is happening? It was just nighttime and now it's morning? Or someone who's just like waking up and getting ready to start their day is like, okay, the sun just rose and then the moon just decided to say, actually, I'm not done. Give me a second chance. Okay, welcome to the first set of the map. If we wanted, we could set up camp right here. We're not going to do that. So, there is a big map. We are going to see a lot of it later, but this is the first viewing of the map, essentially. So we are at the very top. We were at the very, very bottom. I don't know how long our trio has traveled by foot, but yeah, they're committed to their adventuring duties. There's no car, there's no vehicles. We're just hoofing it across the islands. So Evermist Islands Landing. What is this? Let's see if there's anything around. Nope, nothing. Hello, Elder Mist. Whew, are you ready to be sent out into the world? Yes! Let us see you off then, but first, your prophecies. I will speak them to your minds directly, for they are yours and yours alone. Zale, step forward. In order to reach your full potential, you will first need to stare at the night inside of you. Thank you, Elder Mist. Valere, approach. When the time comes, you will be the one to create paths on water. Interesting. Understood. Garl. I get one too? You must be mindful of your limitations during this journey. Got it, Elder Mist. Garl, this is not a conversation. Oh, sorry. Please carry on. The mists are unclear in your case, but it appears your heart might be warm enough to soothe a long-tormented soul. Okay, I'll do my best. You have now learned everything I could teach you. I'm sending you to Sleeper Island, where you are fated to meet a crew bound toward adventure. Make friends with them, and they shall help you reach Wraith Island in time for the next eclipse. Okay, so our next objective, we gotta find a group of people, make friends with them, and get to a place before the next eclipse. Now, to activate this giant, give it the name Axel, I think, and it will send you to Sleeper Island. To return here, simply go to Axel and speak this one's name, which is Axel? Cool! Kind of like Axolotl, I think. Oh, shit! Ooh. Yeah, the first time I saw that scene, my immediate thought was, holy hell, she just yeets you like a softball across the entirety of the whole friggin' island. I was not prepared the first time I saw that. I suppose I won't be seeing those three for a while. And it's no hard feelings. I'm sure he's just doing what he was quote-unquote built/programmed to do, but look at this. I want you to look at this. Oh, no, never mind. We aren't going there. Back to the Great Archives. And so it was that Zale and Valere were sent off to begin their journey with their best friend, the warrior cook, in tow. In their quest to get to Wraith Island in time for the eclipse, they would soon come to grips with two very powerful wizards. One by anger beset, and the other of life bereft. Again, why? I understand you want to be like, give it the fantasy treatment and use exaggerated words. Why can't you just use words that don't require a thesaurus? I have to have my Studio OBS open on this screen. I have the game open on this other screen. I don't have a third one where I can just type in whatever into a thesaurus. I don't have a thesaurus on me. I don't know what that word means. I'm not angry, but I'm just exaggerating greatly. Yeah, we just get yeeted to the next section of the island. And we're caught. If I had to travel like this instead of either a train, airplane, car, rest assured you're getting some form of like head trauma, a headache, some form of air sickness, and very much you will puke if you were to ride this every day. The Elder Mist wasn't kidding. What a ride! So, this is Sleeper Island. What now? We find a boat. To ground level then. And off we go. But before we do, we're going to explore some more stuff. And go down. Oh! Actually, let's go in here. Da-da-da-da. Solstice Mage Ring. I think that goes for... Party member recovers 1 MP every time they block. Okay. I thought that was more for like a Valair, but I guess we're good. Ooh, 90 gold. Sweet. Again, we can use this to buy items and goods and services and such. What's up here? I don't know. Or at least I don't remember. The reason why I love this game, wheat, is both the basic mechanics of, like, when you're not battling, you can do literally anything else. Like, oh, just, explore the environment, find things, hunt and gather, fight enemies. Speaking of which, more wizards! When in doubt, use the Sun Bowl. Hold A for power. Ooh, cabbage. And done. Again, when you are very beginning level, do not be afraid to fight any and all enemies. They are here for a reason. Where does this tightrope lead? Across another tightrope. I love how sometimes the AI takes a second to follow you around. Ooh, tomato. Okay, so we have tomato, weeds. A rainbow conch. We are going to see a lot of these. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Most of our backtracking going to be from those little rainbow conches. Boop. And bridge. Okay, so if and when we do backtrack, we can go right back through here. So the difference between this game and The Messenger is that, like I said in the last episode, there's no map. Okay. Who are you, random stranger? I don't know who she is, but... or who they are. So yes, here we are. Oh, there's a little pond. You know what I'm gonna do when we get there? We're gonna go fishing. So as we will level up, we are going to sell a lot of our armor. We're not gonna need a ton of it. Oh, I love this. Actually, let me... Alright, hopefully you guys can still hear me. But I like the music to this game too. Like, everything about this game is like, you will not regret buying this game if you like adventures and like turn-based battle. Personally, I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. Not only did... oh no. Yeah, that's a thing that these creatures will do as well. They can summon their friends. Later on, it won't be as much of a headache, but yeah, later on this is gonna gonna suck. Okay, so I think there's also a limit to how many times they can call friends. So I think it's like maximum number of 4. Excuse me. I think that's the only attack they can do, is like go in the ground, summon, and then just like... No! I thought the limit was 4! Okay, so there's 3, 4, 5, there's 6. We don't have a lot of options. Let's just kill the ones that are ready to kill. And most of the little patterns that they give off are kind of giveaways as well. So that one will kind of like close its pinchers 2 times and then it will bite you. like that. Pinch 2 times. No! Stop summoning friends! Uh-oh. Another reason why we have to go into battle a lot during the very first leg of our journey. We are technically very underleveled. And someone I know is probably thinking, just up your defense, what's the big freaking deal? I don't want to. Oh no. Oh girl. Oh no. And you know what? This is what I get for being greedy. So the good thing about Sea of Stars is when you inevitably die or just kind of like fail a battle, you don't lose anything from armor, food, whatever, and you reload back to the previous save point. For the time being, I really don't want to face these things again. Later on, they are going to be a major, major pushover. But for now, we're kind of just running away because we're not dealing with it. We have other stuff to do. I ain't got time for it. Oh, new enemies. I'm also not going to go towards them because we ain't got time for that. Not because I can't, but oh shit. No. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna go right off the rip. Alright, so these are these swarers? Okay, so I think these guys aren't as bad as the bugs that we died to for the very first time we came here. So yeah, they have a couple of moves. Bomb explosion, so they can throw bombs at you. You have to learn to block at the right time, which I did, thankfully. Alright, so they can throw their sword at you like a boomerang, kind of like what Valere does for her attack. Alright, let's grab this wheat. Good. What's this? Time has made the runes indecipherable. So we can't read it, because time's passed and a bunch of stuff kind of came and made it very hard to read and decipher. Alright, so we can't do anything with this. We don't have anything to break that crystal wall. Ooh, pepper. No. No. Yeah, also, again, when you have played this game a lot and you've tried 100%ing it, you get really good at learning when to backtrack and when to say, you know what, I don't have time to battle, I don't want to battle you. I'm just gonna go off elsewhere and just deal with it. I saw that treasure chest. We can't get that chest right now, but later on we will be able to grab it, I think. Let's go back up and see what we can do. There's a door. Wait, does this lead me back around? It leads me back. I just did a whole ass circle. Alright, let's go back. I thought that led someplace different. So there's a lot of emeralds here. So this one's kind of like a... like literal mole people. Like actual moles that behave and act like humans. They have human cognitive thought and speech. We're going to be introduced to them later. So this place is kind of like a green vegetation, everything green. We cannot move that pillar right now. How are we looking in health? Yeah, Valere, you need to heal. Everybody's at 40. I'm out of healing. I could... You see, so originally when I first started playing this game, I actually forgot that I could use my own healing abilities outside of battle, and I actually got stuck here. Or rather, I got stuck, and I'm like, Where on earth? What do I do? Because I kept using all my food items. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be like so freaking broke. Oh, thank God I killed the freaking bug. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, if you sometimes have two of the same enemy, they will do the same attack twice. Ah, I missed. Alright, Zale, you take out this one. You know what? Yeah, girl, you used that. Oh, I attacked too early. Again, we're very underleveled. I know we're underleveled. Let's see, anything underneath here? No. So when I first started this game, this was one of the areas that actually did kind of capture my attention, because I like the flutes in the background. I like the atmosphere. You can look in the background itself and see like all the little clouds and everything. I'm gonna rest. So when you set up at a campfire, I think you do actually save or regain all of your health. You do. Alright, so there we go for that. Another thing we can't read. More enemies, shoot! Is this the way? Is this the way? Okay, so yeah, we gotta go in the water. Can I get up on you? Yes. A rock lid. That is immediately going on Garl. So again, anytime you get armor, immediately try to see who it would fit and work best on. No. I don't wanna. Shoot! Alright, let's see. Okay, all three. Let's see who goes down. I know I could technically use Garl's, his hurl attack. And I did. Like I said before, enemies will definitely love to reuse and repeat the same attack. Seriously, they love their bombs. Okay, good. I actually dodged that one. Yeah. Kill the one, then this one goes down at 15. And there. Alright, so we have 84 points left until we have to reach that. I can't get that treasure chest now, but later on we will. Items... Wait. Did I wasted it, and I have no items. So yeah, this is again the trade-off of you have to be careful again with how you're... Oh, look, someone's over there. We should ask for directions. She looks busy. Bah, I'm sure it's fine. Hello, is there something special about that big rock? Come, look at this. Yes, this rock is made out of rock. Wait, this looks like... Who? Hey, so what are those? These runes are the oldest known form of writing known to us. Who's us? Traveling historians, of course. Or at least what's left of them. No way! You're a traveling historian? Nice to meet you. My name's Garl. Nice to meet you too. I'm Teeks. So, are your friends always this quiet? Nah, Zale and Valera are fun. They've just been sealed away to study the sky for too many years. Yes, Garl, thank you. Thank you for telling us this. And she's just like, huh? Magic hair? Enchanted cloth pieces? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. She's having a fangirl moment. You're Solstice Warriors! I knew it! Oh my god, Adventure Spirits, First Battles, Faded to Unknowns. Forgotten. Oh wait, Fearsome Battle, Adventurous Spirits, fated to unravel mysterious unknowns and encounter countless forgotten artifacts. A traveling historian's best friends. I mean, Guys, Teeks has an offer for us, and I think it's worth hearing her out. I should probably explain the full version. It's about my book. Your book? Hey, why don't you eat with us tonight, Teeks? This place is perfect to set up camp. Oh, well, don't be shy. We're happy to have you. Yeah, plus you gotta try Garl's cooking. Okay, thanks. That's it. One stew coming right up. We do not have the recipe for a stew yet. Yes, we will get a recipe for a stew, but not right now. Thanks again for the food, Garl. You're a pretty good cook. Glad you liked it. You're welcome to join us again anytime. So, you're the very last traveling historian? At this point, I might as well be the first. It's been so long since all the lore grimoires were burned. Grimoires. So it's true. There used to be a guild and a whole bunch of us, but now there's just this here believer. Which leads to what I've been meaning to ask. Shoot. Well, you see, the best thing a traveling historian can ask for is adventurers to keep an eye out for him. I don't have a way to pay you, but if you wouldn't mind grabbing any artifacts you stumble upon during your adventures, I'd be happy to share stories with you. Of course, but how will we find you if you're always traveling? Leave that part to me. I'll just drop by your campfire whenever you're out in the open. Plus, it's perfect setting for telling stories. Story time by the campfire, sign me up. Great, just bring me any artifacts you find and we'll see how many lore grimoires reacts. How many stories do you have so far? Just one. It was empty when I found it, but it's okay, but that's okay by me. I plan on discovering enough to fill an entire volume. This first story wrote itself when I was stumbling upon a very old pirate earring. That's when I knew I was holding a real lore grimoire. They thought were extinct. What's the story about? A ghost pirate ship called the Vespertine. Ooh. I can read it for you if you want. Feel free to ask. So, now that we have met Teeks, we can talk to her and we can hear any stories. At the moment, I'm going to say no. Not because I don't want to hear it, but because we be doing everything. Okay, so we have a few items. We have a roast sandwich. So we can also pick up meat when we travel. What kind of meat? I don't know. I'm going to lie to myself and say it's like a roast beef type of meat. Alright, thin slices of meat in a crispy baguette. Yummy. All it's missing is like some cheese and like a... I don't know, like a... What's a good sauce or whatever they put on a sandwich? A good roast beef sandwich. But yeah, we can collect meat, wheat, fish from our fishing, some shrimp, seafoods, again from fishing. Later on, we are going to encounter stuff like mushrooms, eggs we're going to stumble across. At the moment, we don't have much. I have 2 meats. I can only make 1. I'm going to make 2 herb fillets. Charcuterie. make some of those. I'm being very willy-nilly with my whole setup. Yeah, we're gonna definitely find more stuff as time goes on. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna make one of these as well. 45 minutes in. I'm gonna rest, and we are going to progress the story. Good night, folks! So, ironically enough, as soon as this goes on, I'm actually gonna end this episode. A boat to Wraith Island. That might be a challenge, given the situation with the lift. Probably nothing you can't figure out. Which way is it? East of here, along this path. Mind if I stick around for now? We might have the same destination. The more the merrier. Teeks has joined cargo. So if we were to actually go to our menu now, Teeks is with us, and we can't select her. She's just there as cargo. Alright, so I'm going to save, and I'm going to stop this episode here. So, thank you guys for joining me on this episode of Sea of Stars. So, we managed to die for the first time in a measly battle against some bugs. We managed to defeat the Elder Mist, and now we are on a whole new section of an island, basically. I think we're still in the same place. We're on the same island. We're just from like the south to the north, I think. So next episode, we are heading to the east, and we're going to hopefully see what's what. Hopefully, we'll level up some more. Hopefully, we'll meet some new friends, and we'll keep this train rolling. As per usual, I am Static Stardust, and I will see you guys on the next episode of Sea of Stars. Bye bye.